Hello there, amazing students, and I trust this video meets you well. We've been dealing with the subject how to balance chemical equations. This is the second video in this playlist, and I trust it's going to be an interesting experience all the way. So, today we want to talk about the need why we balance chemical equations, the need for balancing chemical equations. So, why do we need to do that? Now, balancing a chemical equation is important because it ensures that the law of conservation of mass is obeyed. Now, what is that law? This law states that matter cannot be created. You can't create matter. Neither can you destroy it in a chemical reaction. What this means is the number of atoms of each element must be the same on both sides of the equation. If you check out in school or anywhere you learn chemistry at, it is always the same elements that are on the left side that will be present on the right side. You will never see a new element. That confirms the law of conservation of mass that states that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. Alright, now let's move to the next thing. What happens if an equation is not balanced? Now, some things would happen. For example, now you can see on the bottom right corner of my screen, there is the image of a seesaw and two people are playing on it. Now, if you have the memory of playing on a seesaw, you would agree with me that doing that with someone that is way heavier than you can amount to an experience that is not fun at all, because while you go down and that person goes up, the moment that person comes down and you go up, it will be very difficult for you to come back down because that person is way heavier than you. And that's what's happening here on the bottom left corner of the screen. You can see there are three balls and they are down, while there is just one ball on the right side that is up. And because those three balls are heavier, it will be difficult for the ball on the right side to go down. So some things happen if an equation is not balanced. First, it will suggest that atoms are lost or created, and that is scientifically impossible. The next thing is that the equation would not correctly represent the actual reaction occurring in nature or a lab. The next thing is it could lead to incorrect calculations in chemistry, affecting things like the amount of reactants needed or products that are formed. Now, look at this. There is a real life importance of balancing chemical equations. It's not just limited to school. Now, for example, you have the chemical reactions that are occurring in your body. As you're watching this video right now, there are chemical reactions that are occurring in your body, and one of them is the reaction that is called respiration. You see, when you breathe in and you breathe out and your body carries out the process of respiration, chemical reactions are happening in your body. Look at this equation for instance. We have glucose. Glucose is 6 atoms of carbon, 12 atoms of hydrogen, and 6 atoms of oxygen. When glucose combines with oxygen in your body, respiration is the process that makes you to convert it into carbon dioxide when you breathe out and water when you sweat or maybe you ease yourself. Now, this equation must be balanced properly to represent how our bodies use oxygen and break down glucose for energy. Now, there's another importance, a real life importance of balancing chemical equations. It's not just limited to your human body, it also applies to industry and factories. Now, you can see on my screen here, there is a description of an industrial process that is going on to make some certain products. Now, in the manufacturing process, balanced equations ensure that the right amount of chemicals are used, preventing waste or dangerous reactions. Now, in the previous video, I gave an example of a food recipe, whereby a food recipe tells you the things to combine to produce a particular meal or a particular dish. Now, in the kitchen, we use recipes, but in the industry or in laboratories, we use chemical equations, because recipe tells us the ingredients to combine to produce a particular meal or a particular dish, whereas in factories or companies where we work, chemical equations tells us the things to combine together to produce a particular product. I hope it's clear now. All right, now we're looking at more real life importances of balancing chemical equations. Now, not just in industries and in our human bodies, also in the environment. Scientists used balanced equations to study and control pollution and climate change, like in the reaction of fossil fuel combustion. Now, in summary, balancing chemical equations is not just a classroom exercise, it is fundamental to understanding chemical reactions in real life. Whether in medicine, whether in industry or nature, proper balancing ensures that chemical processes occur accurately and efficiently. I hope that is clear. All right, now the next video we're going to be moving on to the key terms, reactants, products, and coefficient. But before we do that, I said it in a previous video, but in case you missed it, I'm saying it yet again. I have packaged this entire lesson, all the videos contained here, into an ebook. This ebook contains step-by-step guides to balancing chemical equations. There are multiple balancing methods that have been explained. Fully worked out equations are there for you, and then there are practice problems with detailed solutions. And then my favorite is there is an exclusive giveaway. Someone will be walking back with the cash prize of $10. No matter how little it is, it's just my way of saying thank you for engaging with me on this space. There is a challenge in this ebook, and whoever is the first to complete and submit the correct answer to that challenge on a particular date gets the chance to win $10 cash. The details are contained in the ebook. Now, all this will be going just for the price of $1, for the price of $1, okay? And it won't last forever. Hurry, the price goes back to $5 once this challenge is up, and the challenge will be ending on the 20th of March 2025. So if you're interested in getting this ebook like me, there is a barcode on the screen right now. You can go ahead and scan it, or you can click the link in the description of this video or in my bio. It's been a pleasure working with you thus far. So up next, we're going to be looking at the key terms. We're going to be looking at the key terms in balancing chemical reactions. Some of them reactants, products, coefficients, and subscripts. I'll see you in the next video.